It's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you're doing amazing. If you're joining for the first time, welcome to update 22.8, and we are going to be going through the first looks, going through what we have so far right now. So you guys will be seeing everything based on how I see it as well. So nothing is going to be, basically different. We're going to be seeing the same thing. You will be seeing the same thing I'm seeing. So that's the good thing about it. This is our first look. All right, so logging in. All right, so these are part of my day one access. These are some of the things that you will get if you are, hey, how are you doing, Mesh? These are some of the things that you will get if you are a partner. So that is Corinth, the 10-0 shotgun. That is Gunson. That is the fan blades. That is Margot assault pack, which includes all the Grenier armor, the sidearm, and of course the assault rifle, and of course the stands for the fan blades. So the next one.
Now that you are here in the flesh, we should make the orbiter more comfortable. Ordis has identified an old storage space you could use. Stand by while I force this junk. Dispose of my old belongings. Out with the old and in with the new, right, operator? Construct this domestic habitation segment to extend life support to your new room.
Alright, so that is Ordis basically telling us about the new segment in the orbiter. So now we have to install this. Let's see. Okay, so we have to go install that at the very front. Let's see. So communications, inbox. Okay, personal quarters. It's time to make some changes around here. These items will be delivered to your inventory. Okay. So that is the blueprint for the quarter segment. So basically what you want to do in this situation is, I believe we will have to build those. Let's pull it up. Quarters segment. Oh, there it is. So to build the quarters segment, you will basically need an argon crystal. You will need 2 tellurium, 800 rubido, and 3000 ferrite. So that is all you will be needing to build this. And once you build that, then you will be able to basically get into that segment of the ship and start modding things and customizing things around. So we will be doing that, and we will be going into the void afterwards. So before we proceed with that, one of the first things we want to do is we want to equip the new weapons, and that is also quite important. So we have the shotgun. We also have the Grenier assault rifle. So we will go with the 10-0 shotgun first. And we will also be using a lot of these items unmodded, so we can really get a good feel for it. There's the Grenier sidearm. There's the Stuba or Stoba. And where are the fan blades? And those are the fan blades. Okay, so with the fan blades, one of the things that you want to do in this case is it comes with a stance. The stance is called slicing feathers. Twirling acrobatic slashes with refined touch. Alright. So we're going to go into captura after this to test this out as well. So let's go ahead and equip some of these items as well. They have new armor. They just came in with it. That's the new armor on the chest. Doesn't look bad. Okay, the shoulder portion is the one that I'm looking for right now. That's the shoulder portion. Oh, that is a little bit big. The second part, not bad either. And of course, this is going to be the leg part. So with the leg parts, you have a piece at the front and you have a piece at the back of it. So that is also one of the things that comes with it. And let me see the other leg, because the Grineer tend to have different variations of it. So, wow, that piece just disappeared. So I think that was a little bit of a glitch. So all those pieces just disappeared. Not bad. So let's go into the simulacrum real quickly and check out this, well, not a simulacrum, into captura really quickly and check out the stances. All right. Okay, so this is basically okay. So it basically does different moves and then it fans itself after slashing. So we will be ranking a lot of those up as well when we get into the game. And the shotgun, and let's look at it. So with the stats of the shotgun, I don't know if you guys can see it on the right side. The shotgun basically comes with 30% critical chance. So this is going to be really huge. 30% critical chance, 2.8 multiplier, which is also impressive for 30%. At this point right here, you can easily get this shotgun to a 100% if you have the mods for it. And let's see, 12% status chance, because it has two firing modes. It has the buckshot and the air shot. So on the buckshot, the status chance is 12%. And it is mostly puncture and a little bit of a spread between impact and slash. So that is also quite important for you to know. So it's mostly a little bit of a balance between it on the buckshot. Now for the air shot, which is the secondary firing mode, this one is going to be mostly on status. And this is something that we've seen in a lot of weapons lately. If they have an alternate fire mode, they have a split between critical chance and status chance in those fire modes, and this one is impact and blast, and this one comes with 28% status and also 4% critical chance. So let's look at the alternate fire mode. So this one launches like a grenade. So you can shoot and you can launch. And at a default, it comes with 5 magazines in the entire thing, so that is not really bad. Now looking at the Grineer sidearm, the Grineer Stuba, the Stuba is also a critical weapon. It comes with 21% critical chance, 1.9 multiplier, and also 13% status chance. So that is also a little bit of a, it's not that bad, but I will say it is a split in between an impact and a slash weapon. However, if you mod it well, you will not really have to worry about it. However, it is very, very bad when it comes to puncture. And the Gunsing, which is the fan blades, is basically a status weapon and a little bit of a critical chance, with it mostly being on slash. So and if we take a look at the Grineer rifle, which is the Kartak. The Kartak is also a status weapon. It is almost an even split between impact, puncture, and slash. And it is also has 19% critical chance, 2.3 multiplier. So that is also a good thing. And we're going to take a look at this and see how it fires. And this one doesn't have an alt fire mode, so. So that is how those will function. So right now we're going to leave the captura and we're going to go straight into the void. And we will be going on and trying to basically get some argon crystals. So let's see. So I'm going to be equipping all the new gear here. So that's what we will be running with. It looks a little bit bulky. Can be a little bit ugly for some of you if you see it that way. And also, there we go. So we have all Grineer on right now with the fan blades being the second side. And then after we're done with this, we will be going in to use, of course, the Tenno shotgun. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of few mods in here and there. So just something basic, something to deal a little bit of damage, and just throw this there. And for the shotgun, throw incineration. Split chamber is already at 45. It's almost an even split, so we can throw in Fanged Fusillade and give it a little bit of more slash. And let's just put this in there just for the giggles of it.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the Grineer.
And with this, primed pressure point.
Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
I'm going to put primed reach on it just because, just to see how it works on it. Let's put primed fury on it. Or let's see. We're just gonna put a mix of both. Let's just put toxin on it, and we will move on from there. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Yanni. Hey, Ricardo. Hey, Parker. Everybody, it's a lot of you guys here. Thank you for joining us today. So we're going to be jumping into the void right now. And we will be farming some argon crystals. I will be going solo so we can get out as soon as possible. Let's see, we have mobile defense. We have exterminate. Let's do exterminate and let's do neo fissures. Let's see. I'm not even going to worry about really adding some of them. All right, come on, Void.
The tower's neural sentry is operational. I'm picking up multiple threats, all under Orchid.
You know what? Why am I even doing that?
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open.
Okay, so it's telling me the enemies are over there, but let's go over here and try to see what we can find here. Okay, we can definitely find some argon crystals here. All right, okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. So far, I haven't been able to find. So, by the way, the Grineer sidearm. By the way, the Grineer sidearm is a auto It's a auto weapon. So. Okay, no argon crystals. Now this is an unmodded weapon, remember. It is still at rank 0, so don't worry about it that much. Okay, that's not bad. So that is the fan blades right there. Okay, where is that ancient? All right. So we're still looking for argon crystals right now. So it does pretty intense slash, and this is just at basics. So you can imagine after modding this all the way to its full potential, that it will really give you what you're looking for. Okay, that is not argon crystal. So that's not bad either. Now remember, I think I have primed reach on here. Now one of the things I will say about this is that the moves seem a little bit clunky. Wow. Nothing, no argon crystals, no argon crystals, okay. The deluxe skin. You know what? I haven't used the deluxe skin in a while, so I might get back to it. I might end up using the deluxe skin. So this is the Stuba unmodded. So I have the Katak right now equipped. And this is going to be the Grenier shotgun. Deals a little bit of a damage. It works well. Now, considering that this is only toxin, and this is slash. So that is really not bad. Alright, so I have to eliminate 133. I think argon crystals might be available down here. Well, no it's not. There we go. No argon crystals still. Alright. And this is one of the things that I will say that a lot of people are going to enjoy about this a lot. And that is because of that stance for that fan blades. It is really incredible. All right, come on. kill that one. Wow. So this is why you never bring a purely modded weapon into the void when you're facing high level enemies. Alright. And of course it's dealing a little bit of a crit. No argon crystals still. So if, in case a lot of you are looking at it, the new fan blades, when you're holding it, it pretty much feels like it feels like you're holding a throwing blades, like a Daikyu. All right. Okay, so the Ghoul Purge alert is here.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Okay, let's get out of here. And the next thing we're going to do is we will journey onto the plains of Eidolon. Let's see. That's Rubido. We will journey on into the plains of Eidolon and we will try to fight the ghouls. Nothing here. Let's look at the progression. Nothing either. We're not going to stay in here for too long. We're just going to move on. So I got a Banshee Prime blueprint. Not that I really need that blueprint anyway. I already have Banshee, so it's pointless having the Banshee Prime blueprint. Probably end up giving that away.
Tenno, vast numbers of Rainier ghouls are breaking ground near Cetus. Konzu requests any assistance you can provide.
Alright. So the ghouls are here. And it is time for us to go on into Cetus and take them out. Alright. Let's do some really quick customization. Alright, let's put some gold tint on it. Turn this into white to make it look like a prime weapon. The under portion, we can make that one a little bit of a dark brown. And then the main part, we will keep that jet black. All right. So just for the sake of it, we're going to bring at least a little bit of a powerful weapon and use that to our advantage. And of course, I'm bringing my, let me bring my EV Trinity.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please
And let's mod this real quick.
safe and sound.
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will be marked on navigation.
Hell's Chamber. Okay, so I can add accelerated blast, lock and load, seeking force, vicious spread. Now let's put in blaze. We're just gonna throw something in right now, guys. We're just gonna throw something in just to make it look good while we jump out there. Of course, that will replace blaze, toxin and radiation. There we go. Corrosive and heat. All right. So now let us go to Cetus. Oh no, Cetus is lagging. All right, let's go to Konzu. So apparently Konzu has something for us. These are the bounties.
You pay me in red, I pay you in silver.
All right. So as you can see right now, all the regular bounty missions have been moved down, and these are the two bounty missions right here. This one right here gives Hunter Adrenaline. It gives the Stoba Blueprint, Hunter Munitions, Encrypted Journal Fragment, which is going to tell us more about the ghouls, I believe, maybe, and also Hunter Track. And then in the second one, we have the same thing. We have Hunter Recovery, we have Hunter Synergy, Kartak Blueprint, and Hunter Command. So those are some of the things that you will be getting from those two rewards. So we will be going in, and the first one we will be doing is going to be rescuing ghoul defectors.
Righty-o, see you soon.
Let's go into solo.
I give you coordinates. Canoe, you go in. We got you trouble. Couldn't get anyone to take that on here. Early lunch for council. Something.
All right.
A ghoul defector. Think that's possible, Tino? A tall of Steel Meridian seems to. She tells me they were contacted by a ghoul trying to defect. Grenier intercepted the message, and now that ghoul is being held for dissection. Make sure that doesn't happen.
If Konzu is right, and there exists a ghoul with cognition complex enough to want to defect, we should help them immediately.
Okay, so basically one of the things we're learning from here right now. One of the things we're learning from here right now is that the ghouls actually also still have a mind of their own. And one of them is trying to defect. So the first objective of the mission: find the assassination target.
Has an alpha. I've identified one. Draw out this ghoul and destroy it.
Find the alpha. So we're trying to draw out the alpha. That is the... Ooh, wow. Okay, they are able to dig into the ground. Oh no, you did. Oh no, you did not. So they are very dangerous, and you have to be really, really careful. Wow. So right now I'm using the Tenno shotgun. There we go. These guys actually do remind me of Serious Sam, the suicidal ones. I think it was the Serious Sam BFE. Alright, so that is the main target. There we go. Hunter Adrenaline. Oh, wow. It dropped Hunter Adrenaline, and then this guy gave me Hunter Adrenaline as a reward. Alright, what is the next mission? Next mission.
Create a distraction. Move in and eliminate a group of ghoul burial grounds.
Okay, so now we are going to clear the Ghoul burial grounds and create a distraction by eliminate a lot of them. So I have to say, I mean, the shotgun may not be the best right now because it is still at rank, I think, is it 2? It is still at 2. So it is not all fully leveled. But I will say after adding a couple of mods here and there. Oh no, you're not. Okay, that one drops Atlantis Vulcan. All right. You know what? Let's resort to Plan B. So this is me just using the Akvolto Prime. Alright, take him out, take him out. So the worst thing you want to do right now is let these guys get to you. If they get closer, they are definitely going to detonate that bomb.
No ghouls remain. Keep moving.
Okay, so we already cleared one burial ground. Now we have to clear the next one. Now, once again, in a lot of these missions like this, like an earlier mission, one of the best things to do is to bring a Helios to scan it so you can get a lot of these guys to spawn in the simulacrum and test it out, test different damage on them. All right. Alright, you see the weapon on those guys' arms. So it is not just Grenier ghouls that we're fighting right now. We're also fighting other guys as well. I should have used my Blessing Trinity. So another Hunter Adrenaline. All right. Find the capture target.
Something makes these ghouls different from other Grenier. I need to know what. Bring me one for study. There's the officer. Capture them.
Okay, so we have to capture this officer right here. Alright, come on. Okay, so from this one we got the Stoba blueprint. So what is the next one? Alright, so moving on to the next phase. Okay, so this is the ghoul that we are trying to rescue.
The guards are down. Defuse the collar now. You freed the prisoner.
There we go. So that is the ghoul. So now we have to escort this ghoul to the location and make sure it doesn't die. Wow, that was quick. So we see a little bit of... Okay, so this is some of the things that you will see right here. The ghouls are going to spawn out of nowhere. So that's 15 endo. Wow, is that a glaive? That's not bad. Alright, so we've completed that phase. Now we want to go back. Alright, let's keep it moving. Now we want to go back to Cetus. So we've completed this phase right here. Now we have to complete the next one. Hey, how you doing, Obsidian? Dubstep Gaming, YRN Gaming, how are you guys doing? Z-Man, how are you doing? So out of this entire mission, I got Atlantis Vulcan, which drops from one of those guys. I got Northwind. Answer Adrenaline drops from them as well. So if you guys don't have some of these mods, you can go in and try to farm this event as well. And the blueprints also drop as a reward for each one. So go back to Konzu.
Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
And we did the first one, which was rescue the Ghoul defector. Now we have to go in and purge the Ghoul burial. So let's change equipment here real quick. Bring in a new frame.
Watch your step out there, killer. Ghouls are sprouting.
Let's see. Let's bring in Necros.
See you again, eh? No.
And then also we're gonna try to bring in the Grenier primary, the one that just came in, the Katak, and we're gonna try to use that as well. The stub is very good. It is really good. It has a lot of potential, even though I haven't really modded it to the point where I need it to be. And I will be checking the personal quarters after this.
Obsessed with ghouls, he said they pull secrets out of the ground. Still don't know what he meant by that. Vanished one day, leaving his notes behind. Killer, you deal with these things, and I'll share his notes with you.
Konzu's right. These ghouls need to be dealt with immediately. First, we need to find them.
All right.
Here are attempting to bolster the ghouls with hormone infusers. Intercept these devices and destroy them. The Grenier are dropping in growth hormone infusers to speed up ghoul gestation. I've located some of these infusers. Destroy them. There's the supply beacon. Grab it so I can call in the drop. Here comes
All
the
right.
supply pod. Destroy the supplies before the enemy can get their hands on it.
All right. Shadows of the Dead popping out.
Take that supply beacon and I will call in the drop.
Okay, there's one of mine. There's the beacon coming in.
Dropping now. Destroy them.
So this is basically the second part of the bounty mission for the ghouls. Now, one thing about the Katak, which is the Grenier primary shotgun, is that it has a very low fire rate and also reload speed compared to the Tenno shotgun.
There's the supply beacon. Grab it so I can call in the drop.
But it does some damage for a barely or fairly unmodded weapon, so that is also good.
Destroy the supplies. Well done. Stronger ghouls are the last thing.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the next one.
Before we can begin our final assault.
All right.
Ghoul heat signatures in the soil near your location. Locate and eliminate the threat.
Whoa. Okay, so now my goal here is to use Shadows of the Dead with the ghouls and see how they really perform as your own instrument. I want to make sure that I kill enough. So they have, some of them have a little bit of like a flamethrower slash toxin, maybe a gas thrower. Okay, so it's that guy right there. There you go. So now here's the thing. This suicidal one, I'm trying to figure out if it jumps in, is it going to blow up the rest of the guys? All right.
Area is clear. Move on.
So that area is clear. So we're moving on to the next one. Now, having a nighttime event on this one will be one of the most fascinating things.
Careful. Sentry.
Okay, so those are the burial grounds. They have these little heaps in the ground. So the ghouls can also slow you down, so you have to be careful with that as well. And they just killed Helios. And you can see that that is one of the really funny and hilarious things about them. There we go. And take that one out as well. Whoa, get back here. Whoop. That was close, at least. There we go. Encrypted journal fragment. Strength in numbers found. So that when you get these fragments, this is what gives you some of the little bit of history about them. So we're gonna Alright, so we're trying to find some of the resource caches over here. There we go. Come on.
Excellent hunting. You found one of the caches.
So I'm guessing the next one might be somewhere around here. And just out of curiosity, what do you guys think about the ghouls so far in some of these weapons, based on what we've seen so far? Now I know the Tenno shotgun is really nice, considering that it has, you know, multiple fire modes and all that kind of stuff. However, I'm still not sure it will be competing against the Tigris Prime.
That's it. Only one more to go.
Because at this point right now, the Tigris Prime is literally like a god.